prophecy of the chiefest rooms. The chiefest rooms prophecy, the prophecy of the end times wedding and the gathering of the bride for the end times. The end times gathering for the wedding is found in the parable of the chiefest rooms. Luke chapter 14 verse 7 and 8 says, "And he put forth a parable to those which were bidden, when he marked how they chose out the chief rooms, saying unto them, When thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him." Those foolish virgins in the end times, those 5 foolish virgins, when they're bidden to come, they sit in their chiefest rooms. They're arrogant. They sit in their little church buildings, and they'll continue to sit, and they'll go, "No, I'm waiting here. Jesus is coming to me." They don't realize that the bride is called out into the wilderness, and they need to humble themselves and get out of their chiefest rooms. They need to humble themselves. The bridegroom's not going to come to them. They need to go to the bridegroom. They're prideful and arrogant, and they're foolish virgins that don't listen to the call to come and gather under the banner and go on the exodus out to meet the bridegroom. They are fooled. Luke chapter 14, 9 through 11. "And he that bade thee, and him come, and say to thee, Give this man place, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room. But when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, and when he that hath bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, Friend, go up hither. Then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted." The bride is brought out into the wilderness in sackcloth tents at Petra. In tents. Goat hair, sackcloth, Bedouin tents in the wilderness. In the lowest place. Revelation chapter 12 verse 6. "And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath the place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. And those that go out into the wilderness in these sackcloth tents, waiting for the wedding, will be brought up to meet the Lord in the resurrection on his descent. And the words you will hear is, Come up hither." Revelation chapter 11 verse 11. "And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them." And this is written of the wisdom. Be wise. You know what is spoken here when you're hearing this. Don't be a fool. Proverbs 26 verse 6 and 7. "Put not forth thyself in the presence of the king, and stand not in the place of great men, for it is better that it be said unto thee, Come up hither, than that thou shouldest be put lower in the presence of the prince whom thine eyes have seen." There will be no self-exaltation of these foolish brides who refuse to humble themselves and come out into the wilderness and come. They will sit in their chiefest rooms, and they won't be invited. They won't hear, Come up hither. They won't be there to see the prince become the king and become the wedded bride. And this is the prophecy of the chiefest rooms.